November 18th, 2024. Can I get a motion to open this evening's meeting?
I will make that motion.
Bingham will second.
Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay. Some community announcements. We have the Smith Clove Turkey Trot, and that's coming up on, November 24th. That's the 33rd annual one. It's on a Saturday, right? There's a 24th. No, Sunday. So there's entry fees for adults are $20, postmarked by November 18th, $25 after November 18th for adults. There's all age category awards, and there's medals for top 3 in each of the different categories. They go from 12 and under to 80 and up. So Brian, you can enter, because they do have an 80 and up category. So you have to register at smithsclovepark.org, or you can print and mail your registration form to 133 Spring Street, Monroe, New York. Okay. Next.
Taken it now. I see Councilwoman Richardson is in here. I did talk to her earlier. She missed her, her flight got delayed and then canceled.
Okay.
So she's in a place with bad internet reception.
Okay.
So if you had any questions, I'd be happy to oblige.
Okay. All right. So next up, we have the Town of Monroe Fall Cleanup. That's obviously started on November 4th, goes to the end of the month, and into December. Only leaves. Please avoid mixing brush, wood, rocks, and other debris in the leaf piles. Okay. Councilwoman, who will you?
Yes, so this Thursday evening, really, at 4:30, at the Government Center, at the Orange County Emergency Services Center Auditorium, Orange County will be hosting a hazard mitigation public meeting. This is a meeting that the county is inviting people in for their input so that they can put together a hazard mitigation plan. They're inviting residents and stakeholders to provide feedback that will help shape the future of our community's disaster resilience. This will be important because a hazard mitigation plan will make the county eligible for FEMA mitigation funding and can be integrated into all of our other local planning efforts. So they're inviting you to attend this. It's at 4:30 at the Orange County Emergency Services Center Auditorium, which is at 22 Wells Farm Road in Goshen. So, and then, back by popular demand, on Wednesday, December 11th, Kelly Eskew's Mobile DMV will once again be here in Town Hall parking lot. That's Wednesday, December 11th, 10 to 12. Then they break for lunch, and then they reopen again 1 to 3:30.
Okay. Two other announcements. The Toys for Military Tots Drive for 2024 is up and running. We have a box out in the front. We've done very well. It's WTBQ's 9th annual one, and the toys will be given to children of Orange County disabled American vets and to children of the New York Air National Guard deployed or stationed at Stewart Air Force Base. All donations are for local Orange County military and veterans. So get your toys in by December 6th. That'll be the final drop-off. There are other locations. We like you to come here into Town of Monroe. That's that. And finally, this Wednesday, November 20th, 2024, from 6 to 8 p.m. at Yesterday's, is a celebrity bartender fundraiser, and that's in support of our Forlum Brothers and Sisters in Blue, and it's going to benefit the Orange County Law Enforcement Memorial Wall. So there's a couple of local officials that'll be there bartending. And it's going to be hosted by the FOP Lodge 957, 6 to 8 p.m. at Yesterday's in Warwick.
Supervisor, I think we did the leaf pickup, but I think we skipped over the compost facility.
Oh.
No, I just pulled it up.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, one other note, compost facility, open from 8 AM to 2 PM, and the final Saturdays, can you scroll up on that? The final Saturday is November 23rd, and utilize this compost facility, which is on Lakes Road. It's a good benefit for everyone. Okay. Next up, we have to reschedule the continuation of the public hearing for the zone change of Larkin Drive, SBL 2-1-29. So I would like to, because he said in the email that he would like to reschedule either on December 2nd or as soon thereafter. And I'm in the process of doing the schedule for next year. And it looks like I would like to do it the first meeting in January, which is not the reorg meeting, obviously. Our reorg meeting will be held on the 2nd, which is a Thursday, and then we will have a meeting on the 13th. So I'd like to schedule them for January 13th at 7 PM or immediately thereafter.
Ingham will second.
Call the question.
Am I?
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Pool, aye.
Supervisor, is this a continuation, or do you need to publish this again?
It's a
Continuation, all right,
Yeah,
so we're
it's
just setting that date.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, it was just a rescheduling of the continuation, so. Okay, next up is a resolution adopting the 2025 town budget. I'll make a motion to adopt. We had some changes, which brought us to, let me make sure I get the right one here. Had changes which brought us to a 9.75 increase in the village for an assessed home. It went up from 603.12 to 603.41, and then that's for a $75,000 or less assessed value home. And then in the town, same assessed value, it went from 957.34 to 962.43. The final percentage change over 2024 is 9.75 in the village and 10.73 in the town. We are over the tax cap. We exceeded it by $282,007. So I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll
Second for
sec-
discussion.
Go ahead.
We didn't get this budget until the email was sent out at 12 o'clock or shortly thereafter, like 12:18 this afternoon. I looked at my email at 2 o'clock. So from 2 o'clock to 5:30 is really not enough time to review it. And I did notice there were a few things, and I didn't get, as I said, I didn't finish my review, but I said that the employees should all get a 6% raise. And I still see that there's an employee getting a 25% raise. And I don't think that's fair. If their job title has a certain pay range, you know, I'd like to see that job title and I'd like to see that pay range. But even a 6% raise is adequate for the employees when the cost of inflation was 4.6, I think was the last I heard. So that's one thing I object to. And
Who's getting a 25% raise?
Secretary, highway admin. It went from 35,197 to 44,370.
Yeah, it's confidential secretary, yeah. Yep.
So I don't believe that is fair. As I said in prior meetings, the checkerboard inn, we should be putting some money in for their demolition of it. It's an unsafe structure. It's been unsafe for a while. So those were a couple of things I had noticed. And as I said, I did speak to Councilwoman Richardson, and she sent 2 emails. One was definitely that we didn't get the town budget within the 24 hours. and her email was dated November 18th, and it was sent at 1:14:55 a.m., so she was up late working on it. She also sent another one at 1:02:06 a.m., and this went to Valerie. And she has several issues, everything from the use of fund balance to public safety, code enforcement, again, personnel management with the rate of raises being offered. She again questions the amount of revenue the town is bringing in, the solar farm accounting costs, short-term rentals. We've been saying we need some kind of a tax on, like a hotel tax. She mentions that is a way to increase revenue. Millennium was mentioned in her email, that, we used to share the cost with the Village of Harriman and the Village of Monroe, and now the town is footing the bill entirely for that. Let's see, most concerning is the absence of any strategic planning to address these issues, while significant funds are being allocated to land acquisitions with concerning debt service ratios approaching 8.05% and substantial BAN interest payments. Basic operational needs and public safety concerns remain unaddressed. This represents a fundamental misalignment of priorities with community needs. So as I said, the town board received these emails, and we didn't really have enough time to review this. I would like to have another meeting. I know we have to pass it by the 20th, but it is a town board decision, and that's my opinion, and Councilwoman Richardson's opinion as well.
Okay, duly noted. Call a question?
Nay.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, so moved. Next up, I keep losing my agenda. Sorry about that. Next up is the acceptance of the November 7th, 2024 minutes.
We'll make a motion that we accept the minutes of November 7th, 2024.
Second it. Call the question.
Am I?
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
So moved. Item number 6 is the order of claims, is general fund abstract, and that general fund abstract is 24-16, containing checks 35970 through 36038, totaling $637,336.27. I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Bingham, nay.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, so moved. Next up is the escrow fund account. It's escrow abstract 24-08 for the checks containing checks 2176 through 2177, totaling $1,647.34. I'll make a motion for that.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay. Item 7.1 is Lujabisa Radeloff, part-time bus driver at Dial Rod. Resolution approving Lou Jabisa, also known as Lou Radeloff, for the position of part-time bus driver at Dial Ride at an hourly rate of $21.20 and an anticipated start date of November 19th, 2024. Lou has been approved for this position by Orange County, the Department of Human Resources. I'll make a motion for that.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay.
Is Lou here? No.
No. Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Next up is item 7.2 regarding the 3 Alley Road, which I'd like to discuss in executive session. If everyone's okay with that, I'll make that motion to discuss that in executive session.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Bingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, so moved. Discussion regarding a quote provided by Conica Minolta for the replacement of the town hall copier on the upper level. It's a 5-year lease, and the purchase price cost is $13,574.26, and then the monthly lease is $226.25. There's also charges for copies per month. It's $34.50 for up to 5,000 black and white, and color up to 2,500 is $114.75.
What is that in relation to what we're currently paying Toshiba that we?
Oh, we have a Minolta.
We do.
Yeah, we have a Conica Minolta. I want to say the number we're paying is about 11% lower than this. We can hold off to next meeting if you'd like, so I'll get more definitive numbers. I apologize, because I was, so in the 2019 configuration, it was $194.51 per month. So that is it's about 14%.
5 years.
5 years. Copy price actually down 7.6. Want me to break down and do an analysis of it, I'll do it if you want to hold off.
Also like to ask the town clerk if she has any opinion, since she uses it quite a bit.
You met with them, with us.
Excuse me, I may be reaching out to them for a scanning grant afterwards.
Monica.
Yes.
Pricing is pricing. I mean, it is what it is. This is a,
Exactly.
what?
Exactly.
And you like the current copier? The brand that we have?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
The 226, that's just the lease for the copier, and then you add on the black and white copies and the color copies?
yes,
Okay, so the price went down for the black and white copies from 7,000 down to 5,000. That's because we're only making an average of 5,000 a month?
that's what their baseline is for it. I don't think we've gone above that many months.
Okay.
Do you know what the numbers are?
I really don't.
Like, I'd hold it off till next month. You guys tell me. No? Okay. So I'll make a motion to approve the Conica Minolta Biz Hub C651 lease with it's on New York State bid. So the price is $226.25 per month, 5,000, up to 5,000 black and white copies at $34.50, and up to 2,500 color copies at $114.75 per month. There's also the 5-year maintenance and service renewal, which I believe we had. It's optional, and I'd like to include that as well. That's 1920.
Full second.
Question?
Hingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Full aye.
Okay. Museum Village is up next. They requested use for the town hall meeting room. I believe they want this for the winter months. And I will say that they spoke to George. and George thought that they were going to be paying what they weren't paying, so it's up to us to approve them not paying. Otherwise, they'll probably find another location. It's one meeting a month. They'll hold it in here. George will coordinate the meeting dates with Valerie and Jen, and I have no problem making that motion to approve them in here at no cost.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Hingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, so moved. All right, next up is public comment.
No public comment.
What's that?
No public comment.
No public comment. And return to the regularly scheduled meeting of November 18th.
Poole, second.
Call the question.
Hingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, aye.
Okay, so moved.
So I'd like to make a motion that the town board acknowledges the receipt of the Ethics Report Advisory Opinion 2024-03.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Hingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, abstain.
Poole, aye.
And I'd make another motion that the town board acknowledges receipt of the Ethics Report Advisory Opinion 2024-04.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Hingham, aye.
Scangarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Poole, abstain.
Okay. So Mayor, can you just come up to the podium so we can talk? Yeah,
Oh, there's no mic.
Oh, wow.
Where's the mic?
all
That's
right.
not good.
Can you sit by Val?
Can,
Does that one work?
Just sit over
Why
here,
doesn't he
right?
just
You're
sit
good
in
with that?
Pat- in
Just have a
Pat's
seat
seats?
there and
How's the mic?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
be the highway.
Where did it go?
Just bring that a little closer to you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so thanks for coming tonight. We had some discussion on your request to meet with the parking lots,
Sure.
possible purchase. We know that there's the possibility of a referendum because we would be selling land.
Sure.
What this board would like is a plan to see what's going on with it,
Sure.
so we can understand what the purpose is.
Sure.
And there are a couple other items that would pertain to the actual negotiations that we'd like to discuss at a meeting.
Sure.
So, I mean, Dory and myself could meet with you and Brian, and if you want to bring,
Sure.
Elise, your attorney, we're good with that. We could set something up.
Yeah, so thank you. So first off, what we're doing is we're surveying the property that the village has in that alley, the property that the town has, and the property that's privately owned. We're looking for the margins, the big footprint. And in that footprint, we're trying to create a model that allows people that have this, that see the two parking lots that we have. The village has two parking lots there. And then there's a private lot. And we're trying to get them reconfigured so they're more homogeneous, they're more useful. People would like to see them park there and come into the village. Right now, what we've got is two parking lots, and we have an alleyway that's not really very nice. So in working with the county on the Heritage Trail, which kind of frames in both our property and the alley, if you will, the town has those spots that, I don't know, maybe 18 spots, I'm not sure what the number is.
You're right.
But it's right smack in the middle of that whole circle. So what we're trying to do is enter into negotiations also with the property owner that owns that plaza. There are two homes, one has been condemned, and one of them is rented currently. But we're trying to open it up because the parking is a challenge in the village to begin with. So to that end, what we're looking to do is take everything we can gather and create both through traffic in the parking lot and a path to go from those parking lots into the downtown. So we just got Assomni opened up. I can make a shameless plug for that, I'd like to. It's an amazing place. I've had dinner there 3 times already. But right now, the parking is limited to really what's on the street, what's on Lake
Have
Street.
you tried the short ribs Benedict?
Oh, my God.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, my God, it was insane.
yeah. We went to brunch 2 weeks ago. Excellent.
Yeah.
They couldn't have been nicer, more accommodating. They know how to run a restaurant. They really
That
do.
open kitchen is amazing.
Something else, isn't
It's
Yeah, it really
amazing.
is.
Yeah, I was just there, what's today? Monday. I was there Saturday for my 38th anniversary, honey.
Yeah.
Wherever she is.
Happy anniversary, Georgette.
So, but anyway, it was wonderful, and I'm really diligently working. We actually paved a portion of that alley.
Yeah, it looks
from
good.
the street, to the back, and now we want to continue that path. We're trying to get into partnership with the county because there are parking challenges there as well. We have a community of affordable housing up on North Main. They were given 34 spots or 34 units, and there's like 17 spots there. So it doesn't work, and they've been parking in the commuter parking lot, which makes it very challenging in the winter to ice and, for ice reasons and, salting and plowing. So we're hoping that we want to make this a very big picture. So from 5,000 feet looking down, you're going to see a really well thought out plan, which is inclusive of what you folks have, what's inclusive of what the private ownership has, and getting these folks that are parking in that private parking lot, a lot of them don't even belong there. A lot of them belong in the commuter lot. They're commuters, but they're going as close as they can to the store, to the bus stop. And we're right now in the middle of a design where we're going to bring a bus station into the commuter parking lot. And when I say a bus station, I mean it'll be a turn-off for buses coming into the village and out of the village. So that allows people to be out there, okay? And that all takes a big picture, and that's what we're trying to do. So your folks' property is inclusive of that plan or idea. So what I will do is I will put that plan on paper, and then we could set up a meeting, and if you want to do a presentation, we're happy to do that as well.
Thank you.
All right.
Good. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. You good? Okay. Councilman Bingham, you good? Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting at 7:47, a 47-minute meeting with an executive session. I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Call the question.
Bingham, aye?
Scancarello, aye.
Cardone, aye.
Aye.
All right, so moved. Thank you, everyone. Have a
Happy
great
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.